Lads, what's going on? GONTH here, and today I'm going to bring you, as you can see from the title, a team full of captains. Brilliant team. I mean, it's going to be very, very tough when I ask you the question at the end, who you would choose to be the ultimate captain of this whole team. But it is a brilliant little team. But before I get into it, I just want to say, lads, if you're looking for cheap, fast, reliable FUT coins, the link will be in the description for FIFA coin traders. And also, I want to say a massive shout out to Atsuros, his link will be in the description, for telling me to go out and do this team. It was a brilliant idea, and I thought, you know what, I know you lot would love to see it. But as usual, lads, if you lot want to suggest me a team to try and do, I'll leave your name on the screen if you win in the next few days. And I will also give you 50k, so leave your suggestions in the comments below. And if you're a winner, you'll win yourself 50,000 Ultimate Team coins on Xbox. So get suggested, lads. But let's get into this team. We have, as you can see, it is going to be Vidic. Starting us off with Man United captain. A lot of you Man United fans out there will be like, yo, Vidic has been sick for the last couple of years, but this year he has been absolutely garbage. I mean, he's been injured. He's had to try and get himself back to match fitness, but he has been, through the years, Man United captain. And I think they've won the Champions League with him, and he's just been, you know, he's been a good captain. Nobody fucks with Vidic. He's one of those sort of players, and is very, very vocal on the pitch, so you've got to give it to Vidic. We then got Andreas Pirlo, who has been captain for Italy in 2004 when they went into the Olympics, and he's been captain for senior sides of Italy. He's also been captain, not senior sides, for youth sides, and he's also been captain for, is it AC Milan, I think he's been captain for as well. So, you know, I had to include him. Brilliant player, you know, a lot of respect for Pirlo. We've then got Paolo Cannavaro, brother of Fabio Cannavaro, as a lot of people might know. His brother Fabio Cannavaro, who is brilliant for Italy. But we've also got Paolo. He is captain of Napoli, which, you know, they're a big team. They're not a small team, they're a big team. Don't know too much about him, but I do know he is definitely their captain. We've then got Phil Neville, who, as we all know, recently has said he is going to leave Everton. A big, big shock, and he's going to be a huge miss for Everton next season. I think David Moyes has come out and said he's the best player. He's the most experienced and best player he's ever played under. He's glad to have got to play. He's got to manage such a good player in Phil Neville. I mean, I've got a lot of respect for him. He's experienced. He's got a good football mind on him. He's good defensively, and it's going to be sad to see him move away from Everton if you're an Everton fan, but he is going to continue playing professional football, but he is a very good captain for Everton. You've got to give it to him. We've then got Scott Brown, one of the more vocal sort of, you know, in-your-face sort of captains. He's captain for Celtic, and he's captain for Scotland as well, so this guy ain't no pushover, you know. He must be. I haven't seen him play too much, as I don't really watch SPL football, but I have heard from some of you Scots that he's a very good captain, very vocal, in-your-face sort of aggressive captain, and, you know, some teams that is exactly what you need. We've then got Buffon, our first keeper, actually, that is a captain. Captain from keepers are kind of strange, really, because they're all the way back in their goal, while a lot of the stuff's happening quite far out in front of them. But it does seem to work. I mean, we've got two huge keepers in this team who are both captains. But Buffon, captain of one of the biggest teams in the world, so hats off to him. We then got Sebastian Kell. Not too much information on him, again, lads. I mean, you lot told me about him on Twitter. I searched him up. Didn't see much information apart from he is definitely the captain for Borussia Dortmund, being they have one of the biggest stadiums in club football. And they have average attendances of over 60,000. So, I mean, they ain't no pushover club, and he is captain, so you got to have a lot of respect for him. Now, on to our starting 11, lads, and this is where it gets real. In goal for us, first off, it was tough to pick our keeper. It could have been Buffon, it could have been Casillas, but a lot of you would have said it's got to go to Casillas, being captain of, 100% being captain of Real Madrid. I'm not sure if he's a vice-captain of Spain by any chance. I'm not 100% sure. He might even be their captain. From what I saw, he's only captain of Real Madrid at the moment, but he has been captain for as long as I can remember. Very vocal, known to be one of the best keepers in the world for the last 6-7 years. And hats off to Casillas, you know, what a player. Centre-back then we're going to be using, it's going to be Company, he's going to be there. And then it's going to be John Terry as well, our two centre-backs for captains. I mean, what a partnership for captains. Both very vocal, both great, great central defenders. We'll start off with Terry. I mean, as of recent, you know, with the stuff with shagging people's wives and the racism and stuff, it has really sort of tarnished his reputation. But as a captain, sorry, for Chelsea, back in their heyday when they were winning the Champions League, when they were winning, it wasn't the Champions League, back when they were winning the Premier League and stuff, he was an insane captain, very vocal, you know. He seemed to have a lot of respect for Chelsea as a football club, and he was just one of those people who you would want to be your captain if you were playing under him. He's sort of like a second manager, as to speak of, when Mourinho was there, and he was even captain of England as well. So, you know, John Terry, other than of recent, was a brilliant captain. You can't take that away from him. We've then got Company, obviously won the Premier League last season with Man City. Trying to get all this information correct for you lads, but yeah, Company obviously winning the Premier League with Man City last season. Good player, good captain. He seems very vocal on the pitch. Always wants to win. He's one of those sort of players, and you always see him in the press conferences at the end. So hats off to Company as well. You know, I see him play week in, week out, and he's a very good player. Right back now, we're going to be using, as some of you say, one of the captains of the team, and had to be, if you're going to make a team of captains, you lot said it has to include Philipp Lahm. What a player Lahm is. I mean, I don't see him play much. I see him play in the Champions League. I've seen him play for Germany in the World Cup quite a few times. And I've seen him play for Bayern a bit, but I've been told he may be only like 5'7", is it? Is he? They're spot on. He might only be 5'7", but this guy is one of the loudest, best captains around, apparently, you will have told me. A lot of you Germans out there saying I had to include him, so he's definitely going to be in this team. Left back then, we're going to be using Evra. Now, there's a lot of captains in this team that may not be captain for their club, but they're captain of their country. May not be captain of their country, but they're captain of their club. And then there's some ex-captains, like Evra was a brilliant captain for Man United and for France, apparently. I know Sir Alex Ferguson have come out and said he was one of the best captains for Man United. He was brilliant, vocal, you know, always trying to lift up the team when they were down and stuff. But obviously Vidic came in then, and he also had there was a lot of controversy with the French team. I'm not sure what happened off the top of my head. There was something, he fell out with a manager of some kind, and there was a boycott and stuff, but he was a very good captain back in the day, so you cannot take that away from him, so he's definitely being in this team. Our central defensive midfielders then are going to be obviously Stevie G. Would I dare make a team without Stevie G? A team like this without Stevie G? And then we've got Zanetti, obviously. I did remember when I left this guy at my most loyal team. That was a massive mistake. You lot came down on me like a ton of bricks. I definitely won't be forgetting him out of this team. Being captain for Inter Milan for years and years now. Brilliant player. I'm sure he's been captain for Inter Milan. Don't quote me on that. But he's definitely captain now. He's been there for I think he's been there all his career, actually. Brilliant player. I mean, Zanetti, just, how old is he now? He's got to be over 30, and he's still, I mean, look at his card stats, it says it all. I don't see him play too much in real life, but I definitely have heard that he's still a brilliant player. And then we've got Stevie G, probably going to be one of the nominators when I ask you at the end for the best captain in this team. If you're going to have a captain, Steven Gerrard, man. He's been captain fantastic. He's been winning games, carrying Liverpool, getting them through all sorts of stuff. He was the captain when they won the Champions League. He has just done absolutely everything for Liverpool, and he 100% was always going to be in this team. On to our centre forward now. It is going to be, if you haven't already guessed, Totti. I mean, how long has he been at Roma for now? I can't even think. He's as old as he fucking is. He's about 40 odd, and he 30 something, 40 odd maybe. What a player Totti has been for the years. Been captain for Roma. I'm not sure how long he has. Not too much information on him, but a few of you must have been Italians, and obviously some of you who actually watch Serie A football were telling me that he had to be in this team, and he's definitely captain for Roma. Our centre attacking mids then are going to be Kevin Nolan, which may rise a few eyebrows. And then it's going to be on the other side Wesley Sneijder, who obviously a lot of you will understand why. But Nolan to kick us off with. The reason I put Nolan in this team is for the fact that West Ham are not a small club. I mean, West Ham have got a massive history. They're a massive club. I mean, they always ram out their stadiums. They got a really, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for, but their fans are just really loyal, and it's just one of those sort of teams that West Ham, there's been a lot of films about them and stuff. You know, they're not a pushover team, so to be captain for such a good team is an honour. And to be honest, I've seen Kevin Nolan play for years and years, and he's a brilliant player, definitely deserves it. And then we've got Sneijder on the other side, who is captain for Holland, so I mean, that is a massive honour as well. Brilliant player on and off the team. Obviously has just moved to Galatasaray. And then up front to complete the team, it is going to be Di Natale. What a player, been at Udinese for years now. I mean, I can't think off the top of my head how many years he's been. I think he's since 2004, maybe earlier, but has been captain for him for a long time. He's probably had offers left, right and centre to leave the team, but hasn't. Stayed at Udinese, and he has been captain fantastic according to some of you lot. But that is the team, lads. I hope you can appreciate the fact that I've tried to get all the facts as straight as I possibly could. I might have got one or two things a little bit wrong, the date of when players joined, but if you've enjoyed, leave it a thumbs up. Remember to leave me a comment on what team you want to see next. I'm going to get into a live commentary with this team as usual, lads. I'll be right back. So here we are, lads, onto our game, and it is going to be against a pretty sweaty 4-3-2-1 Serie A team. But the question I've got to ask you, lads, is if you could pick one captain from my team to completely just overall every captain be the #1 guy, who would it be? Let me know. Drop me a comment right now and let me motherfucking know. But let's get into this game, lads. Penno! Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yep, boy. Get him off. Get him off this pitch now. Get him off. Nah, that's a red card, that was. Right then. Who do you want to step up, lads? What? Casillas? Nah, I couldn't. You know what, YOLO, man. YOLO, he scored that as well. YOLO. No! Off the post, no! Fuckity fuck. My balls, my ball. Oh, she see me and she roll with me and we miss you. Uh-oh. He's just sweaty goal there. He's just fucking fucked me up. He's just sweated it. He's just pissed me off. Totti! It's Totti. Come on, it's Totti. And it feels so good, it's Totti. Come on. Come on now, man. Loudest guy. Robinho, how's he doing that? How is he fucking doing that, mate? Fuck yeah. Go on, Ndina. Go on, Ndina. Go on, Ndina. We got him for pace. We got him for pace. He can't touch us. Go on, Ndina, son. Put that in. Off you. Oh, my God, Totti. Oh, my sweet beard, Totti. All you have to do is knock it in. Nah, lads. Nah, Robinho's just fucking punished us again. We have fucked this guy up as well. He's got so jammy. One attack, one goal. Fuck you. You meant to fucking pass the ball. Fucking bullshit. Man, we absolutely destroyed that guy and got done over by a Robinho hat-trick, unfortunately, lads. But it's all shit and fucking giggles. So if you've enjoyed, as usual, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. That'll help me a lot. If you want a chance to win 50k, drop a comment and suggest me a new team to make. And I hope to speak to you next time, lads. But peace.